working this time, guys? Oh my god, it's working. Thank you. Ah, man, that was annoying. Okay. So I had to I reinstalled OBS and it started working again. I don't know, man. I don't think it was an issue with YouTube because no one else was reporting an issue streaming to YouTube. And this actually happened to me like yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that. It took like 2 tries to be able to get the stream going. I don't know what the deal was, but yeah, man. I was actually like on time today. Actually, that's a lie. I'm sorry, I was lying right there. Yeah, I was like 2 minutes late, 3 minutes late, but I was not 25 minutes late. So yeah, what's up though, guys? Finally live. Finally got it all straightened out. We got a whole bunch of people in here, a whole bunch of familiar faces. There was a lot of people. I was reading off all the names when I guess I wasn't even live because I saw a bunch of people in the chat before I was able to make it work. But after I relaunched, I think Legacy was the first one here. What's up though, guys? Quick Shot, Legacy, Fitz, Shane Burris, Exanity, Sith Lord Revan, Justin Thomas. Dude, Justin, oh man, I can't remember what you pulled. You sent a picture of something over on Twitter, but I know you pulled something good, man. I just can't remember off the top of my head. I've seen a lot of pictures today, but congrats on whatever it was, dude. Congrats on whatever it was. Vincent Fury, Path 5? No, not yet. Tomorrow, though. Demiak Brian, 25, 5 minutes late. Grant, don't forget to end fights with heavy, mate. To be honest, I don't care about ending fights with a heavy attack. I'd rather just end the fights faster and get my milestones. I'm not competing in the Valor thing, so yeah. Christy Joe, what is up? Jet Woo, Rip Stream. No. Whoa. Is the stream down again? Stream ain't down again, is it? 5-star Blade. That's what I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. I'm feeling good, man. I'm thirsty for Labyrinth now, dude. I'm trying to push you towards it a little bit, man. Let's try to push you towards it a little bit, but at the same time, I understand if you want to wait. Like, it's, you know, there's no rush if we're this close to having rank 5 champions, or if you can get that Spidey. But it would give you more chances at Stark Spidey dupe, you know. And then you could feed that Awakening Gem into Blade. Dude, your account would be looking sick. Just saying, man. Just saying. BG got some answers from chat regarding my 5-star Ghost Rider, but I was wondering about your opinion. Is he worth taking to rank 4 unduped? Probably. I just don't use Ghost Rider much, but every one of my alliance uses him, whether he's duped or not. So, yeah, probably. Don't want to waste Labyrinth Shards on Spidey, though. Waste? I mean, I could see that, like, if you're thinking you're going to get an Awakening Gem for him, but I don't know if that's exactly a waste. Stream's good. Should I 100% Labyrinth with magic? Sure. Do what you got to do. Speaking of insane accounts, son of a B Manny. B Manny's account's looking pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. Anyway, guys, I gotta get to playing here, so let me fire off a tweet right in Kabam's face, and then we'll get this underway. Awakening Gem's about to be flooding. I don't know, man. No matter what, there's always going to be need for more Awakening Gems. I mean, look at the 4 stars. We had a ton of 4 stars thrown our way from like the 12.0 update, and then some of the challenge content that came out, and I still don't have enough 4-star Awakening Gems, man. What's up, Rice Cooker? BG, have you blessed that mattress yet? I don't know what that means, man. Yes. Alright, anyway. Tuesday here at Marvel Champions. Turns out having a mattress is a pretty good thing. B.S. I am now live. Why do I always spell it wrong, man? I don't know how to spell, guys. I can't even spell the word live. What does live even mean? Nobody knows. Tweet. Nobody knows. Nobody has the answers to the questions that I have. BG, did you see Always Sunny is going to be leaving Netflix? Are you crapping me? Dude, seriously? I just got Netflix. Hang on one second here. What kind of garbage? Ah, man. Well, Netflix is over. While it lasted. What else am I going to use it for? Alright, anyway, let me get to playing here. Like I said, I gotta hit up the arena. I really didn't have... Oh, actually, let me do Alliance Quest first. But I didn't have much time to do like any arena today, pretty much. So oh, okay, we're sitting pretty. Let me just go take care of this Doctor Strange real quick. Wait, did you say December? Looks like December is something to do with the contract they have with Fox. Lame. Get Hulu BG. Always Sunny is on Hulu. You know what? Actually, I think somebody that I know has. I think they have a Hulu account that they could share with me, or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Let's get in here. I'll get back to reading the chat in just a second here, guys. I gotta actually concentrate for this Doctor Strange fight. You guys know me and Doctor Strange now. Doctor Strange, the man who cost me more revives than any single champion in Labyrinth of Legends at the moment, I think. Oh, no, well, Maestro. But for whatever reason, it just took me forever to get a handle on Doctor Strange. But now, man, if I can go back there and fight him again, I swear, this time I know how to deal with him. That's what I said last time, too. Oh, come on, that didn't kill him? I want to trigger my healing, but he's gonna shrug it off. That was lame. I could have saved myself a lot of HP there. Normally I don't care about losing HP from the specials with Ultron, but I've got degen nodes coming up. I'll still be alright though. As I with the stream, I'm headed over to my brothers. Wish me luck on my aspiring Avenger crystals. Good luck, dude. Good luck with the stream as well. Hope everything goes well over there. Share my Hulu with you, BG. Thanks, man. But I think I actually got somebody who's in the area and will not look too suspicious or whatever. Ooh, we got Skill Arena going on. Sick. Did not realize that. I was doing a little bit of arena before the stream. Hanging out in Legacy's stream. Vanquishing blows. As long as I get to the 4th milestone this time, I'll be happy. So, yeah, looks like I'm on pace to do that. Although, don't have too much time left before I gotta hop back into the labyrinth. Alright. My champs still down? Yeah, my champs are down there, pretty much. Let's hop in the 2-star. Yeah. Get them 2-star milestones, guys. Phone do you have? This is an iPhone 7 Plus. ABG, sorry about those spark crystals. All good, man. Happens. When's the next labyrinth run? Tomorrow. Probably gonna do back-to-back runs this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I'm thinking 2 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Well, you know, Saturday. So whatever. Technically, wherever you live, it might be Saturday right now. But yeah, Saturday, 2 p.m. It's probably when it's going down. Anybody about to kill someone with a heavy, and they kill themselves with freaking recoil. Did you do the last milestone on the incinerate vanquishing blows? No, I did not. I did not even hit the 4th milestone. I was like 10,000 points away from hitting the 4th milestone. Pissed, man. Missed out on those 25 units. You got that Samsung Note 8, Brian? Nah. I like the Note product. I wish I could be playing on it. Brian Reed Bobbins. Is Bobbin in here? I didn't even see him. Where is he at? Guess who got Blade? Any chance you remember our deal? Nope. Don't remember whatsoever. Congrats on your Blade, though. When MCOC dies, I'm switching back to Android? Yeah, pretty much, man. ABG, you feel like the PM lowered the drop rates for the featured ever since Blade Crystals? Nah, man, it's just comes in waves. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I've seen a ton of people get lucky over on Twitter, and then a ton of people who didn't get lucky. You know, you gotta remember, it's not like it's a 50-50 thing, man. It's a low chance. People are estimating it at 20%, but who knows what it actually is. But 20% seems about right. Deal was if I got a blade from Arena, I would get a blue wrench. I don't remember anything like that. I modded you because of, I don't know. I was gonna try to. I was trying to think of something funny. Nothing came out. Yeah, you got your wrench. You got your wrench. Maybe did you see my tweets to you? Xanity. I think so, man. I'm pretty sure I hit the little heart button. I think I hit the like button on it. You know what I can do? All right, hang on, guys, because the noise is still too loud for me. I got my speakers here. I could lower this. All right. That is better. Okay. In-game sound was too loud for me, but fine for you guys, I think, right? Did Kabam release the odds in China for the crystals? I couldn't find it online. I don't know. Should have just popped all those 3 or 4 at once. I don't think it would have changed anything. BG actually did say that. I was in that stream too. Yeah, about Bob, and yeah, I know. Someone in my alliance is saying that the crystals are predetermined, but I keep telling them it's all by chance. Are they predetermined? Well, it's predetermined in the sense that if you put it in the spinner, like as soon as it touches the spinner, then yes, it's predetermined, and the spinner wheel does not actually mean anything. So yeah, in that sense, it's predetermined. But as far as like when you purchase the crystal, or like when you buy it with the shards or whatever, like no, it's all random at that point. BG, you have pants on? I got a pair of shorts on. Yup. What number do I have to reach to get Thor? Oh yeah, I don't have any cutoffs on screen, huh? I guess I got to do that real quick. Hang on. This is my college exam today because of Legacy's Labyrinth run. I forgot about it. Needed to pass this course to graduate this fall. Damn, dude. That sounds pretty bad. Alright, hang on. Cutoffs. What do we got here? Still got the blade cutoffs on screen. This is the only day I'm doing the Thor Arena, too. Tomorrow we are back to Labyrinth. Alright, so Thor 3-star is going to be a solid 700k. Go a little bit higher if you want him, of course. It's King Groot in the basic, right? Okay, Groot. Let's do that. Let me do it. There we go. Alright, King Groot. I don't think he's going to go high. Honestly, he might go less than 3 million, but I'm going to put it at 3 million because I don't know. He's a champion that people are going to want to add to their collection, but he's not like that hyped up. So he could go less than 3 million. I'd say like reasonably safe at like 3.1. I'd still go higher. That said, I'd still go higher. And Thor, I'm honestly putting at 15 million, man. I don't know what this whole Valor thing is doing to the arena system. I could be overestimating what what people are doing to get this Valor. But I know that if I was not in Labyrinth, then I would be putting up 15 million. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna change that to 14 million because I would put up 15 million and feel safe. So I'm gonna change that to 14 million in a second. Telling the crystal isn't determined until it starts slowing down. If you start spinning a crystal and close out the app before it begins to stop, you will get the crystal back. Are you sure about that? I could have sworn I remember, like as soon as I put it in the spinner wheel, it'll show up in the alliance feed of what I got. Stuff like that. $15, are you nuts? Are people not going all out for this Valor thing? I would totally be going all out if I wasn't doing so many damn paths. Hope he goes horribly low, being lazy. We need featured Arena Valor to try and stay top 1,000. Like he might go a lot lower than this. Like I said, this is the first one. This is gonna set the tone for where the runs go, where the arenas go in the future. So, see around 2 p.m. for your run right tomorrow. We'll be there all day. Got to catch up in Valor Arena. All right, cool. Please read last. Thank you. All right, Darth Vapor. Hang on. Feel bad, pulled 5-star Spidey today, my first feature crystal and first pull. Sorry for your loss. Dude, it's all good, man. Congrats on your luck. Only 3 million for King Groot. I think he will get duped then around 2. Yeah, I don't think, honestly, 3 million might be an overestimation for that dude too. For real. BG, personally feel the odds are more stable when you just smash that open button. I'm for 10 for featured. Spinning seems to result in more disappointment for me. It's just a combination of both, man. Some people are lucky, some people are not. There's a ton of people who spin them out and get very lucky. And there's also a lot of people who just smash open the button and don't get too lucky. I mean, somebody in my alliance opened up, it was 8 crystals for Stark Spidey and only got 1, and the rest of the champs were like trash. So yeah. It's the moment that you tap it that shows up in the alliance feed. Really? Which path am I doing? So tomorrow I'm doing very similar to what Legacy did, except I'm taking at the end I'm not fighting Ultron, it's Rhino. I think is that the only difference? I'm not sure. We got a $10 super chat here from Italian Man 099. Dude, $10. Thank you very much. Hey BG, been watching you for a year now, and you're one of my favorite streamers. Also going for Spidey tomorrow, so wish me luck and good luck with Labyrinth. Thank you very much, man. I really hope you get Spidey. I hope it works out for you, man. I appreciate that 10 bucks. That is very generous of you. Let me go ahead and slap you with a big one. The big old D real quick. We need some D's in the chat too. Slap. Dude, thank you very much. Appreciate that 10 bucks. See Yeet West in here too. What's up, Yeet? I saw Cameron in here before too. I don't think I said hi to Cameron yet. Cameron, are you there? BG, why do you go on Twitter? I've been avoiding Reddit with all the recent polls, and I freaking love Reddit. It's just too many good polls, and only get happy when my alliance mates gets lucky. Dude, it doesn't bother me, man. I like seeing people get lucky, you know. Yeah, of course I wish it was me getting the champion, but you know, it's just the way it goes sometimes. Got that up for now. Got class early tomorrow morning. I'll try to catch your Labyrinth run tomorrow. All right, Bobbin. Later, dude. What does a D stand for? Is it cup size? Something like that. It stands for the big D. It's only one big D. Actually, I was lucky I'd give up on having kids for Gwenpool or AA. Wow. It'll happen, man. It'll happen. You just gotta keep popping crystals. It all happens. Big old deuce. Is that what it is? I mean, it's donation, you know, technically, but I think we all like to think it means other things at times. I know I sure do. IP sounds like his suit is made from Reynolds wrap. Should I? All right, here's a question, guys. Should I rank 4 my Iron Patriot? I need some prestige. I've got the catalyst that I was saving for Stark Spidey. Like, if I miss again when I go through Labyrinth and get those shards, and I strike out 3 more times, Iron Patriot, he's sitting there. He's ready to go, man. He's awakened. Got all the catalyst. Be nice, easy rank up. He's powerful. Peter Champs be like rare runes in D2? Seriously, man. Dude, oh my god. Good luck finding a Zod rune in Diablo 2. Played that game a ridiculous amount of hours, thousands of hours. Never found one. I think the highest I ever found was like an Ohm rune or something like that. For anybody who's familiar with Diablo 2, you needed these. Yeah, you need these very high, these extremely rare items. These little like they're called runes. They basically go in your gear and they give different stats and stuff like that, where they make different items if they're put in a particular order. And they were so rare. It was stupidly rare in that game. The only way to get them really was like to trade people who cheated, who duplicated the items, or ran bots that played the game 24 hours a day. I was ever say Rhino is easy with limber and not being able to intercept. Shouldn't it be difficult? I don't know. I mean, not for me with Gwenpool. I don't think. I think I'm gonna cut through that guy pretty easy. I know. I mean, it depends. Like, plus I heal up. People who don't heal up, I feel like, are gonna have a hard time with that fight because he's gonna have a decent amount of attack if you're not healed up. But if I can just like kind of keep him in the corner, bait out his specials, bait out his heavies, I don't expect to have too big a problem with Rhino. I don't think I'm gonna one-shot him. I'll probably die like once or twice or something like that, but I don't expect to run into any issues with him compared to what's it called? Like some of the tougher fights in there, like Agent Venom or whatever. Oh man. Rhino's L1 and rinse? Yeah, pretty much. Rinse and repeat L1. Go in. BG, did you finish Gods of the Arena? Is that that's the name of the monthly event quest, right? No, I'm like going through normal mode in that right now. All the cats and awakening gem to jump back, or jump him all the way to 550 plus 23 skill 6 zones. Baki, I'm not sure which champion you're talking about there, but it's actually, oh man, it's more annoying to scroll up with the Elgato connected because it weighs down this side of my phone so much, and this is actually my right hand because you know it's reversed on screen, and then like normally I'm like holding it with my left hand, right, and then like scrolling on like up and down with my right hand, but just because of the way it balances, like this thing just weighs it down so much, it makes it a lot more awkward to hold. You can still do it, it's just it's annoying. Like I reach for the mouse with my left hand instead, just because like my right hand naturally wants to hold it to balance out the weight, and yeah, I cannot scroll up and down with my left hand on the mouse. New sponsor, welcome, Atlacatl. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Atlacatl, is that what it is? Thank you very much for hitting that little green sponsor button, man. I really appreciate that. Helps out the channel big time. Thank you very much for hitting that button. Welcome, and please enjoy your banana. Oh wait, I just realized. Okay, no, that is open. Okay, good. Good. All right. Yeah, thank you very much. What's up, BG? What's up, Enzo? Right, have you done Labyrinth stream with the Elgato yet? Yeah, the last stream I did was all Elgato. Maybe it actually helped because I wasn't worried about lag anymore. Well, the one before that was lagging like crazy. Let's play a few weeks and you get used to it. It does give you more quality streams. Yeah, it does increase the quality. Although visually, I don't know. Like there's no lag anymore, but visually, I feel like Air Server might have looked just the slightest bit better. Is that in my imagination? The sound, I mean, the sound syncing alone is enough to, you know, say that it's a definite upgrade. Even if I wasn't lagging using Air Server, just that sound sync issue with Air Server is really annoying. But it's also much cheaper, much more convenient, and something that I was hoping that Air Server could eventually fix. My right hand naturally wants to hold it. BG 2017. Was in between your pointer and middle finger sword. No, so I hold it like this. So like my my knuckle is below it, but it rubs against that knuckle. And then just it weighing it down, like I don't know, it's weird. It was bothering me throughout the run for sure. Like in the beginning of the run, not so much, but then, at some point throughout the run, it started to bother me. But it's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. So your imagination, your current streams are definitely better. Okay. Brian, what masteries outside of suicides give you such high PI? I have suicides, but no deep wounds or assassins. They give a little bit more PI too. They give some, not a ton. I don't know exactly. There's stuff out there if you Google it, but it's different for every champion, so it's really hard to tell like what the best masteries are. I did make a video a while back that's just 2 minutes long, and it just shows like the PI gain of like my normal mastery build, so you can kind of see an example of like where the PI boost is coming from, and it really does vary a lot for each champion. Like I think I saw like a 50% increase on one of my champions, and then I compared like another champion, and it was like a 70% increase or something like that. Like it's bizarre. That's why sometimes if you have no masteries, your base PI champions, like your actual prestige champions, are going to be in order, but then you put masteries in and the order gets all mixed up. It wang it down. What? Seems to be less delay in the stream, only 2 to 3 seconds. I don't know. The stream itself, as far as delay goes, that shouldn't have changed at all, having Elgato or not. The one annoying thing about Elgato, or like the most annoying thing for me about the Elgato, aside from the cord, I guess the cord is the most annoying part, but it's slightly delayed. There's a little bit of delay from what I see on my screen versus what I see in the stream. Like you can't even tell when I'm holding it like this, but there is a delay. Like yeah, you can't see it at all, but it's like maybe 0.2 or 0.3 of a second or something like that. It's just enough that I can't play just looking at my screen the way I used to be able to with Air Server. Air Server was like I couldn't tell a frame of difference. I'm sure there had to be like 1 frame at least, man. A couple of milliseconds or something, but now it's gonna bother me. Oh man, am I missing some chat here? I gotta be. Why is cut off for Thor expected to be 14 million? It's just what I'm thinking, just because of the Valor stuff going on right now. I could be totally overestimating it, but if I was playing for Valor, I would totally be going that high. 14 million or the 15 million that I'd be grinding is really not that hard if you have a decent 5-star roster. That's like probably 5 runs a day, 3 of which will have your 5-star teams. Maybe even 1 less run than that or something, depending on how many 5-stars. So yeah. Oh, the 0.2 second delay is gonna bother me? Yeah, I'm sure it will. Let's drain your Wi-Fi through the Elgato, and it's oh for sure. Yeah, no, I mean that was the main reason for getting it, is just that I don't have strong enough Wi-Fi out here in Washington. But it's a good overall change. There's just like little minor things that you notice between the two. That's all. You're not finishing with heavies? Nah, I don't care. It's too hard to do while streaming. Plus, I'd rather finish the fights faster. Lost our win streak in that war? Yeah. Happens. I mean, we were going to lose eventually. Master PI increase is stupid. Why did your Super Iron Man gain 141 PI from deep wounds? I mean, I know just how much deep wounds helps. Yeah, like, yeah, it doesn't help Super Iron Man at all. That's bizarre, man. I don't know. Can't explain it. Like, I'm pretty sure the, like, coagulate increases PI of, like, Colossus, for example, you know? Like, when Colossus is already bleed immune. But, hey, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird. I have no idea how those calculations work. I'd love to see some math behind it. If anybody would want to go and find out like how it's calculated, because it's bizarre. Hey BG, do you think Dupe Storm is worth it to rank 4? You're talking about 5-star Storm? Questionable, potentially, but I don't think I would do it. I think I'd leave it at rank 3. If you're talking about a 4-star and you don't have that deep of a 4-star roster, then yeah, Storm is, you know, pretty good. But there's a lot better mutant champions out there, bottom line. Wouldn't surprise me if Hulk is featured in 2 weeks. I don't think Hulk will ever be featured. I could be wrong, but I think like the 3-star Hulk, he was available only through special means, I think, right? Like, he was available in the beta first, and then I have him, so I can't remember the way I got him. Wait, I think it was available 3 different times. I think it was like beta, and then like some kind of donation thing, and then there was like a third way. I don't remember what that third way was, because I didn't do the donation thing. Well, it was like a donation purchase. It was like a what's it called? Like a, I think it was like an Earth Day Go Green kind of thing or something like that. They gave him away. Is that what they did? Did they just give him away? Oh, it was a 12.0 compensation? Ah, okay. Got it. Man, I didn't even remember that. Round check completion when you hop out of arena? Okay. Right, I'm seeing your video of Labyrinth of Legends. Now I'm against the Maestro with my Gwenpool. Wish me luck. Good luck, man. It is not easy with a skill champion, Maestro. I mean, Maestro's tough regardless of who you bring in. But, yeah, good luck. Android exclusive offer at 3-star Hulk. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like it was one of those offers for him, right? Like a charity offer kind of thing. But yeah, I guess 12.0 is where I got him. Right, 14 mil. How much 5-star champs would be easier? Dude, the more the better. I don't know. I don't know what you're asking there exactly. But for example, I have, well, I'm just going by my numbers. I have 18. So I had 18 5-stars. Now I have 21, but I still have to rank up my. I still have to rank up the last 3 5-stars that I pulled. But with my 18 5-stars and my entire 4-star roster, I was getting a little over 1.1 million points. So if you're talking about doing that, you know, 3 times a day, that's 9 times in one arena session, right? That alone right there is 10 million points. You know what I mean? So putting up an extra 5 million without your 5-stars is not that big a deal. So yeah, that's why I would personally be going 15 million if I was doing the Valor grind. And I mean, after Labyrinth is over, I might be putting up some scores like that for the older champs. I don't know. It kind of depends. Like, I mean, I'm still hoping that the score is a little bit lower so that I can sneak in towards the end of the month here and grab some extra shards and stuff. But, yeah. Did you make the same strange sounds you made against Maestro in your old job? I think it would scare your coworkers. Oh, dude, my old job, I made way crazier sounds, honestly. My old job, you know, there's no windows in there. It's very, like, dimly lit. Like, man, you start to go crazy. Especially when you're on, like, a long shift or something like that, man. You start to actually... Oh, completion, I forgot. Oh, there's a Hulk offer on Android right now? Oh. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. But yeah, my old job, man, I used to go crazy, especially because I hated it so much. There were times, man, where you break, man, mentally. I don't know what to say. Like we called it prison. Called it being the same thing as being in prison. It got so bad at one point that I was giving a speech on Sunday to try to boost morale. Not even kidding, man. I used to call them Suicide Sundays. So yeah, I don't know. I used to... I mean, on YouTube, I'm still a little bit more normal, if that's a possible thing. Just because, yeah, I don't know. This video is up here forever. Let's say I need to get another job one day. Next thing I know, they're you know, I interview for a place, and they're like going back to footage of me like dancing naked with some bananas and stuff like that. You know, I can't really have that. I feel like I already push it slightly too far sometimes with like tweeting out stuff. Like, what if they do some searches, find my Twitter, and find me talking about being a master baiter and the king of grinder, you know. Yeah, man, we're just barely getting there. That's just the way I like it. That's just the way I like it, man. Just the tip. Wait, what? All right, anyway, back to the grind. Do some arena grinding, man. Dude, that's what I'm doing, man. Take it easy. BG, how's it rolling, bud? Good, man. Things are good. Cannot complain. You see, this is why interviewers would like you. Yeah. Like, all right. So here's the thing. I don't really ever want another job. At least I don't think I want another job. I would love to just like work for me, kind of thing. And like maybe be like partnered with people at times or something like that, right? Like if I was making my own game and I could like partner with like an artist or something like that, but not be directly hired by somebody, you know, just to kind of, so I can make my own rules, man. Plus I feel like working for yourself, you know, you get out of your work exactly what you put into it, versus working for somebody. You know, like if you have a good job, then yeah, you know, and you like have a good employer and stuff like that. They respect the amount of work you put in. You get some kind of compensation for your work, but it's usually never a direct comparison. You know, you might have to work your ass off for like 2 straight years before they like, okay, you know, you've been doing good here. Let's give you that promotion or something like that. You know, meanwhile you worked like an extra 10 hours every single week, didn't see a dime for it, kind of thing. Not every job is like that, but you know, of course, let's say I'm a professional YouTuber, for example, and if I want to stay up, if I want to put some extra hours into making extra videos, then I'm gonna get extra money for it, you know. I kind of like that. Kind of like that. But at the same time, you know, I might have to work for somebody again. And maybe I'll want to. Maybe at some point, maybe I'll realize that making a game all by myself is too hard, and maybe I will want to try to apply to work for a studio or something like that. I figure at least people in like the gaming world, I feel like they'll be a little bit more understanding of weirdness, though, right? Versus like if I tried to go become a bank manager or something like that, you know. You can come work for me. Oh, is that what I can do, Legacy? Okay. Professional streamer, role model for the kids. Exactly, man. Love how Thor Ragnarok's power gain. It doesn't end till the end of the special. I haven't even paid attention to Thor Ragnarok's specials or his power or his abilities or anything about him. I gotta look into that dude some more. You think they'll stop adding new 3 stars when 6 stars come out, similar to how they stopped adding new 2 stars around October 2015 when 5 stars came out? Is that when they stopped adding the 2 stars? I didn't start playing until December of 2015. I don't know. I don't think so, actually. To be honest, I think they're going to keep adding 3 stars forever. I think it gives opportunity. Like, there's still reason for 3 stars, basically. Like, I mean, I would say all of the game up to Act 3 is pretty much balanced around 3-star champions. Like the end of Act 3 gets pretty difficult for people only having 3 stars. Like people who are newer to the game, right? Like pretty much anybody in this stream can probably go back and now wreck Thanos with a team of 3-star champions. But when you're new to the game, you know, that Thanos fight is pretty tough. And I would say there's probably a ton of people who only play this game relatively casually, went through the story mode, and then like uninstalled it, kind of thing, you know, just like went as far as they could. But like so the 3 stars, they still have that purpose of that early progression, whereas 2 stars, you can somewhat argue the same thing, but at the same time you get a 3-star relatively quickly anyway. New Thor is kind of... Oh, hold on, I scrolled up. I mean, new Thor is kind of trash. Hella far better. So, alright, here's what I noticed about the new champions. Hella, I don't really like the way that she looks. She looks like she's gonna guide Santa's sled at night. She looks like she's got some weird antlers on her head and stuff like that. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know the story behind Hella. But I do really like her animations. The way that she, like, creates like those weapons that she throws, those are sick, man. They remind me of I don't know, there's a bunch of games that do that, but she actually reminds me of a Mortal Kombat character. But there's a bunch of games where they kind of just like the weapons that they pull out are like in a different realm or whatever. I don't know what the right term is, but yeah, it looks sick. BG, explain Hella to us. All right, sure. So one day there was, there was peace in the land, and then there was like this dinosaur that came about, and he basically gave these 2 people an option, like, like, do you want to, do you want to be good or do you want to be bad? And Hella chose bad, so she created hell, and then she came from it. Hella. I don't know, man. That looks like crap, or like he has to take one. Oh, he definitely has to take a crap. I like what they were saying today on Legacy's stream, where somebody called him Thor Crackrock. That's a good nickname for him, man. He does look like he has that itch. He's a fiend, man. Is Mephisto worth rank 5 unawakened? I don't remember what his awakened ability is. Is his awakened ability power gain? I don't think so. Actually, I'll say I don't think so. But maybe. I don't know. Thanks, you're the best. No problem, dude. Anytime. Why do so many of BG's backstories involve dinosaurs? I mean, they were the past, dude. I mean, you don't see these champions, dude. You think this champion just got made up in 2017? No. Mephisto is the aura. Oh, it's his aura. Ooh. Unduped, he is crap on defense. That makes sense, because I faced a Mephisto last war, and I just walked over him, man. I mean, I was using Iceman, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered, but... You know, still. He was like a joke. We they had the better diversity and stuff like that, so we lost, but, you know. I swear the new Thor doesn't have eyelids. He's just constantly staring into my soul. That's pretty awesome. Let's pull a 4-star blade. Is he worth one of my 3 4-star skill gems? Wow, dude. No. Definitely not. You only got 3 of them? Pfft, no. Is 5-star crossbones worth rank 4 awakened or unawakened? I don't think so. I would leave him at rank 3 in the current state of the game. Like, he, you know, when you're talking about a 4-star champion, if he's worth rank 5, then yes. But when tier 2 alpha comes into play, no, I don't think he's worth tier 2 alphas unawakened. Got to also factor in prestige. Plus, you know, utility champions like that, they don't necessarily need to be the absolute highest rank. You know, like you can get by with having him at rank 3 as a 5-star. And break him out the few times that you need him. You don't necessarily need him at rank 4. If he was awakened and you can get some nice prestige out of him and everything, then maybe. BGY's new Thor constantly squatting. He ate these berries that he found out in the forest, and they gave him diarrhea. Should use 4-star skill gem on Blade. What's with these questions, man? You guys are trolling me. First killer, now about battle chips. Did you ever watch Comic Books Explained? I feel like you should start your own version. I actually saw like 2 or 3 episodes of it. People were telling me to watch it, and I was like, nah, get out of here. But then I actually did end up watching like 2 or 3 episodes. I got confused as hell, though, man. One of them was about how Gambit may or may not be an Omega level mutant, and it blew my mind, and I was done. I was done, man. After that, I couldn't watch another one. Oh, no. Well, okay, so I watched 2 of them, and they both blew my mind, actually, man. That's what it was. Is I watched the Omega level Gambit mutant thing, if he was, you know, if he was Omega or not. And then there was this other one. I can't remember his name, but he was like the most powerful being ever in existence. Man, I don't even remember the story behind him. He was like some unknown character that, you know, the guy who makes those videos was like digging in all these different crazy resources, but apparently he like, I don't even know. My mind is still blown to this day. 5-star Storm to rank 3 or 4-star Iceman to rank 5? 4-star Iceman to rank 5. I have 2, so I was planning on it. Not sure I want to rank 5 Blade or rank 4 Ultron first. Okay, yeah, I could see that. I mean, I wouldn't do it. You know, I wouldn't feed it to him until I was ready to rank him up. I'm kind of doing the same thing with Battle Chips. Is I do want to take Blade to rank 5 still, but I don't have the basics. So like I'm gonna make sure I can get the basics first, and then feed him probably my last generic Awakening Gem. Do a history of how Rice came to be, BG. Well, Rice, it started out different than most people think. You know, one day, like, the sun used to work differently back when rice was invented, and the way it worked was like, you know, it instead of just like evaporating water, it evaporated the nutrients in the earth, and then when it was raining rice, and that's pretty much it, man. And then eventually, like, hot sauce was invented, and then burritos were invented, and they're pretty much like all have the same story. It's pretty good. You used to didn't, yeah, oh, rice is raw. No. You never got to cook rice back when it was first invented. It rained down, and you just collected it and ate it. It was like the first food of the earth. BG, my wife says you are hot. Not sure how I feel about that. Ain't the first time I heard that. You know what I mean? No. Yeah, that's a little bit weird, honestly, man. Did she say it sarcastically? I feel like she had to have said it sarcastically. Raining hot sauce, that would be a nightmare. Well, I mean, only it was like hot sauce only in like the rainforest, you know. So you know, you don't have to worry about it like getting in your eye. You sound like a flat earther. Dude, I didn't even know that was a real thing. I kid you not, man. I didn't know that was a real thing until, like, it was like a few months ago, and I was like, wow, people are really, like, debating this stuff? I had no clue. BG, my goldfish wants to do you. Hey, the first time I heard that, you know what I'm saying? Did your goldfish say it sarcastically? The most powerful mutant in Marvel is one above all. I don't think that's the name that think that's the name of the name. I want to say it was like Maurice or something like it was like a kid, and he opened up a portal, and I don't, man. Like I said, my mind is still blown to this day. I don't remember what the name was. I mean, I'm not arguing that, you know, what you're saying is probably true. I don't really know anything about the Marvel Universe or whatever. Demiok, read up. Okay, alright, hang on. Rank 5, duped Ghost Rider, or rank 3, 5-star unduped Iron Patriot. Need to know now. Wow, dude, that is tough. You know what, I'm not even going to troll you. I'm just going to say Ghost Rider, because I swear I feel like you would do Iron Patriot and then just send me a message on Twitter asking me why I gave you such wrong advice. But is this reverse psychology? Franklin Richards, he's not the most powerful, but he's little. Was that his name? I don't know if that was his name. That doesn't sound familiar. It could be, but that doesn't sound familiar. It doesn't sound like the person I was talking about. It was, I don't, like I said, you guys might be right, but all I know is there was very little information. There was only like there's only like 4 comics ever with him or something like that, man. I don't know. Alright, let me look up Franklin Richards. Let me see if that's the one. Hang on. Hold up. We're going to Google, guys. We're going to Google. Franklin Richards Marvel. Oh, actually, this does look familiar. The first little picture right here. That kind of looks familiar. Let's click on one of these. Involving Fantastic Four. Okay, that sounds familiar too, because I think at one point he like just completely annihilated Doctor Doom or something. Is that familiar? Oh man, see, look at this. This is too much reading right here. This is way too much reading. See Doctor Doom. Ooh, Mephisto's in here. Okay. I can't read this. Just tell me if he's the most powerful. With his family guidance, Franklin has the potential to become one of the most powerful beings in existence. Okay, so this is probably it then. That's how I read all my books, guys. I just go straight to the last sentence. Like the last page or paragraph, like this is still too much. But the last sentence, I got that. Dr. Doobs? Are you saying Dr. Doobs is the most powerful? Onslaught killed off a lot of the heroes, and then Franklin created a universe where they were alive again. See, I can't handle that kind of stuff, man. I can't handle that stuff. Like, just give me... Like, that's why I watch Always Sunny. You know what I mean? It's, they're trying to get to a movie, and they're thunder gunning their way to it. You know what I mean? That's about as much as I can handle. Yo, BG, what's the best thing to buy in the Valor store? I'm probably going for 3 1K 5-star shards to get 1 attempt at Tech Spidey. Is that a good idea? I haven't gone through the Valor store yet, so I can't really give you any advice there. Sorry, man. Can't really give you the best advice. Like, Spidey is around for almost 2 weeks still, right? So you got to factor in too, like if you can get those shards naturally. And then look at the price and compare it to other things. There's a little too much going on for me to just be able to look at it and tell you right now. But maybe in like the next... honestly, I wanted to look at it a little bit today and kind of get some numbers together mid-Legacy stream, but I was like off doing other stuff. I couldn't even be there for a good half of Legacy's run, other than to just kind of check in and pretend like I was still there. Yeah, like I'm gonna need to sit down and like really look at it for a bit before I could say. I hear they showed Dong in that movie. Oh, he hangs Dong in that movie, yeah. The best part is when Mac tries to hang Dong And they say it's like a button on a fur coat. What time is it in Seattle? It is 11:19 p.m. Most powerful, hence his name, is one above all, number 1 on Ranker. Okay. ABG, will Loki be a viable option for Labyrinth with the new synergies? No clue. BG, look up Matthew Malloy. See, why does that sound more familiar than the one I just... Let me look up that one. I wouldn't, you know, I don't really want to look up a ton of these, but that one actually sounds a little bit more familiar than the one I just looked up. But the story seemed right. Alright, hang on. Matthew... Oh, crap. Didn't change browsers. Matthew Malloy. Oh, he's an actor. He was an actor. He was born in 1963. This who you want me to look up? Massive sinkhole. Powers and abilities. Omega. Described to have power of God with the power over life and death and time and space. Weakness, extreme emotion causes Malloy to unleash his powers unintentionally and often with devastating results. Like Hulk? This name sounds familiar, man. I don't... I'm really curious which one I actually looked up. Or which video I actually saw, but there's still too much reading there. BG, if you wait for the new basics to drop, does the probability of getting them go up compared to when they are sub-features? Yes. Sub-feature is very low chance. I mean, any champion is a low chance. If they're in the basic, I think right now there's like 66 in there or something like that, and then next month there's gonna be 72, or when the November champions hit, I think it's 66. I haven't actually done the math in a while. That number could be off, but it's roughly about that much. You're talking about the Marquis of Death, BG? Ooh, maybe I am. That sounds more familiar. All right, I'm gonna look that one up too. I'm gonna look that one up. Might be correct. Alright, this is the last one though. This is the last one. Alright, Marquis of Death. Wait, no. I think someone was so powerful that they made the Marquis of Death look like a joke. Ah, is that something? Is that a thing, guys? What's up, Grand Scheme? It's late and I can't find my banana. I think the Marquis of Death was involved in the story with this person or something, and then it was then that his apprentice revealed himself to be Victor Von Doom. Oh wait. Yeah, I could have sworn it was somebody that made this guy look like a joke, but I don't know if that's true or not. That was Franklin Richards? Okay. Alright, so maybe, I guess it was Franklin Richards then. All things distract BG, it was a comic character. I'm shocked. And only one comment before mine. Time to cry. I'm sorry, Dysentery Joe. Let me go back and read your last comment here. Hang on. Where's your last comment? A ding dot. Yeah, Nick. This is more of a ding, not a dong. BG seems more like an ancient astronaut hypothesis kind of got to me, because that's the least convoluted story of our early times. I don't even know what that means. Marvel will make Danny DeVito the most powerful being. He already is the most powerful being. Any compensation announcement for the 3-hour emergency maintenance? I don't think so. BG Explain has like 6 video series on how the Marvel Universe was created. I suggest checking it out. Oh, 6? I gotta watch 6 videos? Oh, pass. That ain't happening. Look up Marquinhos. I just did look up. Wait, that's who I'm looking up right now, right? Yeah, that's who I'm looking up. That's who is on my screen. Look up one above all. I'm done, guys. I'm done. That's like a Marvel overload for me at the moment. Like everybody that I look up, I'm not actually reading their pages or anything anyway. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it was like the video that I watched. This is how this all started. If you just joined the channel, I watched 2 videos of Comics Explained. I was just trying to explain that that's my experience with that series. One of them was about Gambit, and then one of them was about a young little boy or something like that, who I believe made the Marquis of Death look like a joke. I think so. Brian, show me your jugs. Grant explains comics and stuff. Was that the title of my? Should that be the title of the stream? I don't really get involved with the story of most things, just period. Like I don't know. I'm usually not. I usually don't care that much about story. If I'm really into a game, like eventually I kind of figure out some of the story. But for example, even in Diablo, which was still like my favorite game and just, you know, of all time, pretty much, Diablo 2. Even then, like, I don't know the story that well of what happened. Little boy, baby boy, I need you. Oh man. Rank 5x23 AA Iceman all duped, or rank 3 my double duped Storm. Not Storm. Let's cross that one off the list. It's between AA or Iceman, probably, and I favor Iceman of the 2. However, if you need AA for a specific reason, like I needed AA for X23 in Labyrinth of Legends, then go AA. But I still think that Iceman overall has a bit more utility. My own personal opinion, it's either way, you can't go wrong with who you pick. Iceman or AA, whoever you're more comfortable with. Even if you're not that comfortable with Iceman, but you're very comfortable with AA, go AA. But I gotta give the nod to Iceman. BG, sorry I'm late. Do you really think people will put up 14 mil for OG Thor? I do. Not for the champion. I think they're gonna put it up for the Valor. Potentially for the shards even. If they need like one more chance at Stark Spidey or something like that too, that might just be an extra reason. But I think it's for the Valor. I could be wrong. Maybe he'll only go like 12 million or something like that. But if you know, I explained it before. Putting up 15 million if you have a decent 5-star roster is like nothing. It's not that bad. Never heard of ancient astronaut? The ancient astronaut hypothesis is a deep rabbit hole that looks to explain early times on Earth, creation of Homo sapiens, and resolves around aliens living on Earth 400 years ago. No, never heard of that. My cousin sold all my champs. What do I do? Well, it depends. How old is your cousin? Like, is he old enough for you to grab a bat? Or would that be seen as like... Alright, seriously, hit up Kabam support. Maybe they can help you out. Why does Red Cyclops activate Danger Sense? I don't know. Is he a villain? Somebody was saying he's a villain. BG, you think I got a good shot at Legends title with just a dupe Sparky, even though the Blade Synergy is out now? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. The way I see it, the #1 champion to run through like a monthly Legends event is Stark Spidey with the Blade Synergy, and the #2 might just be Stark Spidey without the Blade Synergy. Like, he's that good. I don't know. It's not as clear. It's not as clear, but he's definitely like still one of the best, hands down, even without that synergy. He's still got to be top 3 at the worst. But with Blade Synergy, he's number one for sure. It's not even a... There's nobody else that comes close, I don't think. For the monthly event. For a challenge event, you know, depends on the challenge. Do you like One Piece? One Piece, I guess is what you're saying, right? I know that's an anime. I've never seen it. I don't even know what it looks like. Hey, BG, my alliance leader wants us to not upgrade and save up all of our crystals. Do you know how he'll benefit from it? Kang Beats, yes. Some alliances do that for summoner advancement purposes. To put up a higher score in 1 week versus putting up like a lower score over 2 weeks. It's usually in alliances that are not too active, because like the real active alliances, they can put up a decent score every single week to get you know, like the 5-star shards from it and stuff, or just whatever shards you're getting. But yeah, that's, some alliances will do what's called like bi-weekly summoner advancement or holding for 1 week, and you know, that's pretty much what it comes down to. You can see, so if you're not familiar with summoner advancement, sorry if this like I don't know how long you've been playing the game, but you know, summer advancement is the alliance event, alliance weekly event. Cyclops' beams come from his own special dimensions, so he may get it from that. Huh. That's interesting. Matthew is a villain long before he killed the professor? Wait, Cyclops killed Professor Xavier? Yeah, that's another reason why I just cannot get into this stuff, man. I can't keep up. I disagree, Brian. Taking time to build. Charges waste time when it's less than one chapter that needs it. Who said anything about building charges? You don't have to build charges in the monthly event quest. If you're boosted up, you know, you don't need to build charges. You just have a very high base attack, very high base crit rating. There's no charge building. There is no charge building. And then if you're running the Blade Synergy, oh, there's especially no charge building there. Subbed, great channel. Thank you very much, Galen Paul. Welcome. Is Drax rank 4 capable of a Legends run? It's tough. I don't know. Probably, but he's not a top contender. Some of it, like he has a little bit of a build up where, you know, his damage comes from gaining furies and then putting powerful bleeds on the enemy and stuff like that. So just straight out of the gate, he's not the heaviest of hitters. So I don't know. Like he's probably capable, but you'd have to be playing very well, I think. Medusa with Black Bolt and Karnak would rival Stark Spidey for Legends. I don't think so. I think she can do it, but I don't think she's as good. I don't think there's even a comparison between the two. Seriously, I think there's no comparison to Stark Spidey with the Blade Synergy. The whole thing about Medusa, I love Medusa, you guys know that. I want Medusa very badly. But the whole thing about Medusa is, you know, it takes a tiny bit of time for her to build up those furies. If you're talking about a fight that goes like, you know, 20-25 seconds or something like that, the Medusa is very powerful. But in a lot of the content, I'm talking about like 1 or 2 shotting enemies, or even in like, you know, in like a monthly event quest, some of the fights might last like 10 seconds or something like that. Like, I don't know. The build up is just a little bit too slow. Plus, like her special abilities, yeah, I don't know. Her special abilities, like her special 2 hits very hard and stuff like that, but you're really not getting to her special 2. Same thing for Stark Spidey, but you don't really need his special 2 as much as you need Medusa specials, I'd say. Maybe? I don't know. But either way, Stark Spidey is just well above. Hey, I'm celebrating with beer for your progress in Labyrinth. Sarango, what is up, my brother twin? Thank you very much, man. Doing well in Labyrinth. Only 3 paths to go. Got rank 5 Medusa. Always take Black Bolt Synergy. Extra 3 Fury. Oh man, like I would have been pumped if I got Medusa out of my Stark crystals. Oh man. I would have been pumped about it. I still want Stark Spidey. He's still the champion I want the most, but Yeah, would have not minded that. Do you think 4.38 is fast enough for Legends title, Brian? It depends on the month being Zinful. I don't know what it looks like for this month. And I don't know how the cutoff's been going, because the cutoff's only getting a little bit faster over time as more and more people get these more optimized rank 4 or 5-star champions, the heavier hitters. BG, you only get Valor in the ranked rewards, and don't they stop at 8 million? So why would it drive with the score for Thor? Well, you get Valor. Wait, don't they stop at 8 million? So it stops at 4 million for the milestones. Is that what you're talking about? Wait, I'm confused with what you're saying there, Justin Gray. Ranked rewards, there is no stopping. It's just depending on where you rank versus everyone else. Hang on, I'll show you in just a second. I'll show you in just a second, though. The cow jumped over the banana. Voluntaris, what are you still doing up at this hour, man? Gonna have to boost in order to get both Thor and King Ruthann. Well, Hector, I could be very wrong. Seriously, I could be very wrong. I seem to be the only person thinking that the scores are going to be this high. Everyone else seems to think otherwise. But hang on, I'll explain a little bit better here. So I thought about this, and like I said, if I was not going for if I wasn't so busy with Labyrinth of Legends, I would be making a Valor push. You know, honestly, I would probably try to hit top 10, and I don't think I would make it, but I would try to do it just for entertainment purposes. Whenever I'm watching streams, I like to watch the people that really push it, man. They really try to go as far as they can. They try to go as hard as they can. And even if they don't necessarily, even if they're not like the best at that particular game or whatever, just the fact that they're trying, and it makes them, you know, have to come up with strategies on how they can push the limits even further and stuff like that. I find that to be the most interesting thing to watch. Or just like really like skilled players and stuff like that. Like watching Legacy's Labyrinth run was awesome because he was crushing it. I don't necessarily watch the more like strictly for entertainment value streams, although sometimes I do. Some people are very funny that I watch and stuff like that. But yeah, I rather watch somebody who's just like really good at the game. But yeah, so if I was pushing it, I would. All right, you got to think about it like this: if you're going for top 10, or let's say you're going for top 1,000. Well, first off, Matthew Eden, just hit that sponsor button. Matthew, thank you very much. I really appreciate you hitting that little green button. Thank you. Welcome, and please enjoy your banana. Let's get a few D's in the chat for Mr. Matthew Eden here, real quick. Thank you very much. Actually, I gotta throw a pineapple and smiley face out there as well, man. Haven't put those in the chat in a little bit. So yeah, thank you very much. But okay, so I thought about this. Like let's say if I was just going for top 1,000, right? Top 1,000. If you're an arena grinder, I don't think is that bad because you can hit top 800 every single time, and then you're clearly, you know, at least in the top 1,000 range just for hitting top 800 right there. The only thing that you'd have to do is make sure you do the Valor quests and stuff like that, and then the solo events, hitting every single milestone for all of the vanquishing blows, and then hitting the top 20%. And I feel like if you do that, then you locked in the top 1,000. I feel like it's like pretty much guaranteed as long as you do that consistently across the entire month. Now, if you're going for top 10, what you'd have to do is I feel like you'd have to pick and choose, and some days go extra hard to hit like top 3 on a particular day, and just really go all out on that particular day. And that's going to give you your edge, because like hitting #1 in arena, it's so damn hard, man. So I think what I would do personally is if I was going for top 10, I would hit. I wouldn't even try for #1 at all. What I would do is hit top 800 every single time, and then just find maybe like 10 days out of the entire month to go extra hard and play and put in a lot of hours. Like, you know, I'm talking like 20 hours. No, maybe 10 days of that is too much, because 10 days of 20 hours of playing, that's a lot, man. I could play games a lot, but that might be pushing a little too much even for me. So maybe like 6 or 7 of those or something like that, man. And then every other day, just try to hit top 20%. And yeah, I think you'd lock it in that way. But you have to be hitting top 800 every time, no matter what. I think to hit top 10. I don't know. I don't even know if what I'm saying is making sense. But when I was thinking about it, that's what I was imagining. You get a lot of Valor points too. The other thing is too, like, it's not even just getting the Valor from Arena, but it's an easy way to have a lot of easy, like, fights lined up for you to get these vanquishing blows. You run out of energy pretty quick in this game, and having to spend units on energy refills just to go through content to get more opportunities for vanquishing blows sucks. It sucks. I mean, for the heavy attack one, oh, the heavy attack score is going to be insane probably, because people are just going to pick like the easiest missions, bring in you know, their 5-star champions, 1 heavy attack, and they're done. Probably bring in a champion like Juggernaut that has Unstoppable, 1 heavy attack, move on. That score is going to be super high for the top 3. So BG, would you say you're interested in more of a Kalento or a Maz type of streamer? Yeah, I'm more interested in Kalento. When I did watch Hearthstone stuff, I enjoyed watching Kalento. Maz was cool too, though. Maz, you know, Maz is funny, and he's not bad at the game by any means, but I had a better time watching Kalento. That guy hit rank 1 so many times on live stream without any kind of delay or anything like that, and for a card game where, you know, you're streaming and they could see your hand if you don't put a delay. Yeah, like, it's to be able to do that. The guy was very smart with the stuff he did. Hearthstone, I enjoy Crip. Yeah, see, I don't know, I can't watch Crip. I used to watch Crip. I used to like Crip when he was going hard in Diablo 3, but then he turned to casual Crip, and yeah, I get it. I get why. Like, I get that he doesn't want to, like, he doesn't need to go that hard in games anymore. You know, the whole streaming thing. I mean, for a lot of people, streaming or making YouTube content is their game. You know what I mean? And playing a game is just part of that greater game of what that is, kind of thing. And it feels like that's the category that Crip ultimately fell into. Whereas when he first started out, I don't think he was like that. Hi Brian, good to see you. Made it safe to Washington. Thanks for being on. Vegas Vet. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm happy I made it here safe too. Yeah, another thing is I need to get another 11k 5-star shards before Sparky Crystal goes away for the 5th try if I miss. Yeah, see? That's what I was saying too. Some people just need those extra shards, man. They need whatever kind of shards can push them over. Who's your favorite Dota team? I haven't followed the Dota teams that closely. I don't know what kind of changes have been made, but in the past it's been EG. Yeah. EG for sure. BG getting too casual for my taste. Do a Labyrinth run right now to prove me wrong. Yeah, I know, man. Like, honestly, man, I'm a little too casual, man. I wish I wasn't so casual. Like, I wish I could do more. But the thing is, yeah, I don't know. Like, there's still other things that I want to do, right? Like, it's tough to be like a hardcore gamer, honestly, man. As dumb as that sounds, because yeah, you're just sitting here playing a game, but you do have to make money doing it. Otherwise, your time is going to get taken away by having to get a job and stuff like that. And then sometimes you have to do things that are like not actually fun. Like playing games are fun and everything, but you know, you're talking about doing like some of these arena grinds, man. They push it. Not every arena grind is fun, you know. But if you want, if you want to like really be pushing it, be hardcore in what you're doing, sometimes you just gotta push through it. Hearthstone first game out, I almost got all gold classic cards, but then switched to PC, MMO, Arcade, which I found seen 3 years ago, then switched to MCOC last year. Yeah, I kind of, man, I honestly miss playing World of Warcraft. I was never real hardcore in that game. I didn't do raiding. Like I did a tiny bit of raiding in one of the expansions. I didn't do any of like the collecting stuff or achievements whenever those came out or anything like that. I just really liked the PvP in that game. I played PvP a lot, man. I missed that. I miss playing with some of the dudes I was playing with. Going for gladiator titles and stuff. 22 million arena is never fun. Yeah, you're probably right. 22 million is not fun ever. BG, did you see the new Thor movie? Not yet. It's probably going to take me a long time before I see it. I probably will see it just because I keep hearing there's a lot of references to like Contest of Champions or whatever. But no, it's going to be a while. I'm not going to go see it in the theaters or anything like that. How many 5 stars should I have for a good featured arena run? Yeah, I mean, you don't necessarily need to have any 5 stars, honestly. It's just it all depends on like what you have to do. Like I can't really answer that. What you have to do is just play through your entire roster in the 5-star featured arena, or the 4-star featured arena, right? All your 5s and 4-star champions. See how many points that gets you. Figure out how many times a day you can run through those. Realistically too, right? Considering that you do have to do other things in life, and then multiply that by the 3 days, and then figure out if your scores are good enough to to beat some of these other scores that these other champions have gone for. That's really the only way that you can look at it. Did you see the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 yet? No, I did not see Guardians of the Galaxy 2 yet. Razer phone for MCOC? I don't think so. Razer uses Android, right? I'm sure it's not bad. It's got very powerful specs and stuff like that, but it's still gonna be iPhone. It's gonna be better. If you're talking about like which is better, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Like I'm sure you can use it just fine. Also, when pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. Yep, that's how I eat pizza not on bagels whenever too. That's true, dude. I don't know how they've ever got away with that, man. I guess because the marketing is more for like kids or something like that. But honestly, when you're an adult, yeah, you can just get pizza whenever you want. The Blade Grind War, fun. My finger, my butthole still hurts though. Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, man, I have a good time just kind of playing through Arena if I'm not paying attention. Like, I always need to be doing a little something, right? I guess this is my version of like a, what are those things called? The fidget spinners or whatever. Like, I always like to be doing a little something. But, yeah, when it gets to the point where you have to set timers to do arena runs and stuff like that, no, that's not fun. Love Warcraft Thor. My MCOC in-game name is Cataclysmic in honor of Deathwing. Nice, dude. I actually know a fair bit about the World of Warcraft lore. Like, if you asked me questions about it, I couldn't tell you. But I've watched. I for a little bit, like I kind of fell into the YouTube trap of just like the next video was just like automatically playing, and it was just playing like Warcraft lore stuff. So I've watched like a decent number of those videos on YouTube of like you know, the history behind Sylvanas and stuff like that, you know. Getting freaking wrecked here. Why you're not ending fights with heavy attack? Because I don't care. I'll get enough points just from finishing fights faster. The milestones from Arena are more important than getting the one solo event milestone. It's the same reason why I don't pick like the hardest team or whatever. I just want to get through the fights as fast as I possibly can. Always need to do a little something. You mean masturbation? Didn't have to set timers. I barely sleep ever. I'm not saying timers to wake up, Cameron. I'm saying timers as in like, okay, if I want to make sure that I can get in 10 runs today, I don't want to be late to my next run. So after my run is over, what I normally do when I set a timer for Arena, and it's rare that I have to do this, but what I'll do is I'll go through my entire roster, and then I'll go back and look at my champions, check the availability things so that it's, you know, like the champions that are going to refresh the fastest are at the top. And then I look at the third team. I don't look at the first or second because they might have gotten helps hit for them or whatever. I look at the third team, and then I set the timer for whenever they're going to be available again. And then I just don't think about MCOC. I go do something else. This way I'm not like constantly checking in like, oh, what time did I have to do it and stuff like that. No, because then I have like an hour or a little bit over an hour to just, you know, just go do something else. And then I hear my alarm. All right, back to Arena. I remember doing Arena timers back when I first entered veteran brackets. Have never missed basic I went for. Yup, it helps. You know what I do? Just Arena all the time. I mean, you know, there's some days like that where that's what I do. If you have this Valor leaderboard thing goes smoothly, I would love to see it implemented into Arena. Might push 4-star featured cutoff higher, but it would help lower basic a lot. I don't know if I agree with that, Dysentery Joe. I don't know if it would lower the basic cutoff. I think it would raise the cutoff for everybody. I really honestly believe that. I think it would raise the cutoff for every single person going for any champion, like the basic or featured. Because another thing that you have to keep in mind is that we don't know how many people are in the pool. I mean, I guess technically they could maybe have something like that too, maybe, but realistically I don't see that. Like, even if they had a leaderboard, like, all right, so how many people are getting the champion? Is it top 12,000? Is it top 15,000? Now you got to push for this. You got to think about, like, okay, when you go to sleep at night, let's say you sleep 8 hours or something like that, which is crazy. Who sleeps 8 hours? But you go to sleep 8 hours. When you wake up in the morning, your rank drops dramatically. So now you're putting up extra points, hoping that you don't drop enough. To still stay in that ranks and everything like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like it would hurt. I don't see Valor milestones arenas. Alta Cattle. It's only from the 4-star featured arena. So you can see it. You can see the Valor here in these milestones. But if you go to a different arena, let's say the basic arena. There's no featured or ranked. If you're referring to what I said about, like, I'd rather get these milestones from Arena, I'm more talking about the units that I get from Arena. The units are way better than the little bit of extra valor you get for doing heavy attacks. I sleep 8 hours a day. I'm jealous, man. I wish I could sleep 8 hours a day. I'm not saying that because I have too many things to do and I'm staying up or whatever. I have trouble sleeping for that long a time. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, there's some nights where I could sleep that long, but I swear, if I sleep 8 hours for like 3 days in a row, I can't sleep for that fourth night, like, at all. You know, like, I don't know, man. It's weird. I hate it because it's not like I'm just, oh, I feel great. I'm totally energized. I don't need to sleep at all. It's like, damn, I can't sleep, and then I'm just kind of like dragging throughout the day. You know, still getting stuff done because I'm used to it, but yeah. My doctor helps me sleep 8 hours a day by prescribing me Ambien. Was that? Are you trying to sell Ambien? That was like an infomercial right there, man. I need it. I know you weren't referencing SpongeBob there. Boom, second SpongeBob reference of the day out of me. I don't need it. I don't need it. I feel invisible tonight? Dude, Demiok, there's like 400 people in here, man. I'm trying. I'm sorry, man. What up, BG? Max DW21. What is up? What is up, Max? How you doing? Blade counters Morto's astral evade. Nice. Probably because you're more busy, not because you don't need to sleep. No, it's not that, man. All right, so there was a time. There was a time where like my computer broke, and this was when I was pretty much only playing PC games at this time, right? I was like deep into World of Warcraft at the time, I think. And my computer broke, and like I ordered one. This was before I was building my own computers. And I ordered one, and it took like 2 weeks for it to be delivered because I was too cheap to pay like the extra $10 to have it shipped faster. So yeah, it took like 2 weeks for it to be delivered, and I had nothing to do, man. I had nothing to do. Was I working at the time? I mean, I had to have been working at the time. There's only like 3 months of my entire adult life where I wasn't working or something like that between jobs. Well, I mean, unless you count like when I just quit my job this year. But yeah, I must have been working, but I think I was only working like part-time back then, and I would literally just come home and like lay in bed and turn music on and just like not be able to fall asleep, man. Like, I don't know, like I had nothing to like I actually slept worse when I had nothing to do. I slept worse. There was like nothing to take my energy away during the daytime. At least video games, depending on the game you're playing and like how into it you are and stuff like that, could be kind of draining. Play Warcraft 3 long enough, man, you'll be mentally fatigued in like an hour. At least that's how I felt. But yeah, I don't know. Well, death metal isn't conducive for, well, like I would turn off the music when I'm ready to go to sleep. But actually, that's not even true, David Jones. I used to go to school, throw some headphones on with some metal music playing, because back then I listened exclusively to metal, and I would fall asleep, and then my friends would like, as I'm sleeping, they would like crank it up on me, and I'd wake up, and that, you know, freaking assholes, man. But yeah, building computers is a lot of fun. It's fun, man. It's fun, but it's nerve-wracking. It's fun like picking out the parts and stuff like that. But then when you first power it on, man, you're just hoping like everything works, hoping you don't have to return any of the parts or anything like that. RMA, all that garbage, man. Edgar, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? You ready for tomorrow? Good luck. Have a great time with the Labyrinth run. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'm totally ready for tomorrow. Honestly, I want to jump back in there right now, but it's just not a good time for it right now. Gotta hit these milestones. What I do is set about 12 alarms, and when I want to wake up, it's very, very annoying and usually wakes me up. So if I ever want to sleep 10+ hours, I just turn off all my alarms and go to deep slumber. Dude, that sounds amazing, honestly, man. Sleep is underrated. Like, if I could, I always wish this, man. This is something that, like, I wish somebody could invent this. I'd be too scared to use it, but if somebody can invent like a little switch that you could just turn, like a light switch that you could just attach to your head, and you just click it down when you want to go to sleep, you know, and you just like set a timer for when it clicks back up or something like that. I would set that timer for like a month, and I would just sleep a month straight, man. That'd be great. Just go into a coma, like a healthy coma. All right. Totally do that, but I'd be too scared. Like, what if you click that thing down, man, and it breaks, and you can never click it back up? First startup is a wild ride. Installing Windows is the worst thing ever. Yeah. Sleep is overrated? Sith Lord Revan, how dare you, man? Blue Cyclops tomorrow? Yes, Blue Cyclops is tomorrow. I see a bunch of you, or a couple of you at least, saying that cannabis helps you out. I've heard the same thing from some friends, but then I also know some friends who smoke pretty much every single day, and they're also not so good at sleeping. And I know there's different types and everything like that, but even still, regardless of whatever type they seem to use, just doesn't seem to help them out. BG, can we see your doggo again? Christy, the dog is sleeping with my wife right now. Every time I say it like that, it sounds so bad. But, you know, the dog sleeps in the same room as my wife, in the little dog bed that we have, which is just a pillow with a blanket thrown on top of it. So yeah, not right now. Not right now. Hashtag bring back Lola. Maybe she'll make an appearance during tomorrow's stream. Maybe I'll bring her back out. Yeah, man, I would a healthy coma through school. Oh man. I mean, I basically did healthy coma through school. I fell asleep every single day in school. BG, read my last comment and then Drop Faith's reply. This is kind of people we have in here. All right. Dysentery Joe, then Drop Faith. Let me see. Talking about sleeping well, 7-Eleven is selling little 5-hour energy bottles of melatonin right next to the regular 5-hour energy stuff. Like, in case you need a downer for when you come off your upper. I'm gonna mix them, let them battle it out. Yeah, man. That's pretty good. Pretty much though, man, like that's kind of how people are, right? Is like there's something for every single need, right? Something people will sell you. People will find a way to sell you anything, man. Here's some energy. Here's something to bring you down after you're done with that energy. Like these little triggers that I'm talking about, this little imaginary switch that's on like the side of my head thing, they kind of do exist with different things that you can ingest in your body, but yeah, screw that, man. Like, I also really wanted to do this one just like if I could just go somewhere, like Costa Rica or something like that, right? I mean, they actually have stuff like this, right? Where you can go to like Costa Rica or other places in the world and just like do nothing for a month, man. Just do nothing for a month. Eat just like real simple foods. Get a lot of rest. You know, get a little bit of exercise, like going on hikes and stuff like that. Like, I would actually really love to do that. But then you think about it and like, damn, I'm first off, that costs money. Not only does it cost money to go there and do that stuff, but it costs money because then you're also not working for a month, right? And then it's like a month out of MCOC. I'm gonna be so behind. I ain't doing that. Month out of anything, like, you know, it's very hard to do something like that. But I would love it if there was a way to do it. BG, have you noticed any trends or tricks with opening up 5-star feature crystals over the past week to increase chances of getting the feature? I think all of those tricks are just kind of superstitious type things. Whatever works for you. I understand that some people like to do particular things. Some people only like to click on the crystal when the champion shows, but that doesn't guarantee the champion. Some people like to pop them open only at certain times. I've seen people say to buy the crystal and then don't open it until after the crystal is gone, like you can't buy it anymore, and that works for some people, but again, it also fails for people. I don't think there's any actual trick that works. I've seen a lot over the almost 2 years that I've been playing this game where depending on the angle that the crystal hits the screen, there's better chances or something like that. I don't think there's any truth to that. I think it's all bogus. I have a pill that if I don't take it every day, I die. That's what my doctor tells me, at least. I want to test it, but wife says no. Oof. You calling Costa Ricans lazy? No, not at all, man. Not at all. Costa Rica is one of the. I want to go there. I mean, I didn't bring up that place for any specific reason other than I know that they have places like that or whatever. But anyway, Costa Rica is a place that I want to go to really badly. It just seems awesome there. I sleep around 6 hours. I always hear you should sleep 8 to 9, but much more than 6 just doesn't work for me. It varies for everybody. The best answer that I've ever heard when somebody asks like how much sleep do you need is enough. I think like, you know, it's like I said, it varies for every person. If we can go to sleep and like not set alarms and stuff like that, and like actually go to sleep when it's dark out and stuff, and just sleep until you wake up naturally, not from somebody waking you up, or alarm, or neighbors, or whoever, and you just wake up naturally, man. Like, that's, if you could do that every single day of your life, that's the best way to do it. But yeah, of course, who can really do that? Everybody has to set an alarm for something. Last vacation besides New York was in the Dominican Republic 4 years ago, and man, it was nice just chilling in a tropical resort. It was amazing. Yeah, I've never actually done that. I've never just sat there in a nice little resort. BG, if Lola ever needs medical attention and I hear about it and you don't contact me, I'll be so sad. Let me know if you need me. I'd be happy to help her and you guys out. All right, dude. Yeah, I have to remember that actually. I don't know if we found a vet out here. I'll check with my wife and we'll see. But I appreciate that. All-inclusive too, so free food and drink anywhere in the resort. Yeah. That's got to be nice too, is like not having to worry about that, right? Like even just like taking out your wallet and like, you know, having to buy stuff and figure out like, is this really worth buying it or whatever? Like, you know, you take away that part of it too. Is nice. Of course, you know, you spend a buttload up front to get that, but speaking of sleep, it's time for me to crash. Catch you later, BG. Alright, grand scheme later, dude. Can you check Twitter? I finally did it. What'd you finally do, Demiak? I'm gonna guess. Actually, no. Let's just go. I will make no guesses. Where do you live now, Brian? I live in the Seattle area. Seattle, Washington. Alright, hang on. I'm going to Twitter. I'm going to Twitter. I'm going. What do we got here? So I'll watch this. Don't do it. Don't rank him up. Don't rank him up. I hope you're going Iron Patriot. No! You did it! You were supposed to do Iron Patriot. It was reverse psychology, man. Congrats, dude. Congrats. That's your first one, right? Now I'm just scanning through Twitter. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Alright. No, yeah, from what I hear, man, you're gonna love Ghost Rider. First rank 5, yeah, that's what I thought. I still, like, I actually do want to use Ghost Rider a little bit more just because everybody says he's so good. The problem I have is that I need Mystic Catalyst for other champions just more than I need Ghost Rider. Like, I don't need Ghost Rider for Alliance Quest, especially because I run a poison path, so what is Ghost Rider going to do for me there? I need a poison immune champion. But I want that experience. Like, I want to be able to know how to play the champion better, and I'm too lazy to watch videos. I need to actually like experience it myself. But yeah, there's just Mystic champions that I need more. I still need more Mystic defenders probably. I need Magic for sure. Magic was going to be the next Mystic rank up. If I got 5-star Ghost Rider, then I'd probably take him up, but Drop Fade says that now sell him, always sell your first rank 5, it's tradition. It's true. BG, did your cross-country trek include any part of the Oregon Trail? If not, I think you did it wrong. Start over, try again. I was trying to avoid the dysentery, Joe. No, actually, I don't think so, man. I don't think there was any of that. Should we do an Oregon Trail stream? Would you be the only one here for that, Dysentery Joe? Maybe we should go to Twitch for that. You guys think the Ish champs have a higher chance of being given out more than good champs? Not featured, just good like Magic or Star-Lord? Nah, I think it's just all luck. Some champions appear to come up more at times, but yeah, it's just random. That's just how random stuff works. Sometimes there's repetition in randomness. Think you clear? Can you clear Scarlet Witch in AQ about the crash? Yeah. Let me hop in there. Hang on. Let me finish this round. What time tomorrow? I'm thinking 2 p.m. Pacific, which is 5 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, I'm thinking that's a good time to do it. If you can't come tomorrow, I'm also probably doing a stream on Sunday. I think this is Labyrinth weekend, guys, where I have to do 2 runs, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, and then I'm gonna have to finish up someday during the week. I don't know. Maybe I'll take a day off and do it on like Tuesday or so. No, Tuesday's maintenance. So it'd either be like Monday or Wednesday, because then I think Vex is in on Thursday, right? Oh my god, what is up with my computer? Ever since I started using the Elgato, I can't click on my little calendar thing. No, don't kill me. Yeah, suck on that, Venom. I can't even... It's really annoying not being able to click on the calendar. I don't know what's going on anymore, guys. Seems like everything's going wrong. About to just do a clean install on Windows. Get rid of all this garbage. Yeah, I'll be busy all day tomorrow, man, but Sunday I got you all stream probs. Alright, cool. DJ Ray Ray is number 5 on Valor. Dude, he was like number 2 earlier today, man. He's killing it. He is killing it. Labyrinth Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Just power through it. Maybe, man. I don't know. I'll have to feel it out. DJ is 5 in the world. Yeah, actually, let's go take a look at the leaderboard. Oh, AQ. All right. After this fight, I forgot. All right, so AQ, and then I'm gonna go look at the Valor leaderboard. Oh, come on. I'm getting stunned by everyone. Labyrinth Path right now? Oh, man. I want to. I mean, if I wasn't trying to do, like, full runs every time, I would start one right now. I'd start it right now and then, like, just finish it up tomorrow. Actually, that's not true. I need Hulk out of Alliance Quest. So even if I wanted to do it right now, I can't. Hulk is helping me out a ton, man. Having an extra champion there, especially because I have, what is it, like 80-something team revives left. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start using Hulk a bit more on some of these fights. Combo Hulk Gwenpool. Rice is 111 on the leaderboard. Dude, nice. It's pretty good actually. Fighting someone by the name of a kid for Loki. Wait. Is there somebody in our alliance with that name? Somebody changed their name. Did I still not go to AQ? Did I hit next fight again? Alright, hang on. I'm going. Let me just hit these help requests. I gotta finish up all these milestones tonight, man, or as many as possible, because yeah, tomorrow I am pretty much not stepping foot into the arena. I've got 3 energy too. I could take out this global fairly quick tonight. Hopefully, maybe. Alright, Scarlet Witch, give me a second, guys. I gotta focus up. No, why did I go in for that attack? I'm so stupid. Oh my god! That medium attack just did so much. About to smash you in the face. This was a mistake. Thank you for using your special just then. Oh boy. That was a tough fight. That was a rough fight, man. Oh. Could have played that better. You are killing Labyrinth right now. Great job. Thanks, man. Alright, let me take out one more fight here, actually. Alright, this is Civil Warrior. 1 Fury. 0 Furies. Come on, man. Screw this. One Fury. This is why I hate Hyperion, man. I just never seem to get these Furies when I want them. Alright, let's hold out for some healing. No! No! Oh my god! I'm gonna die again, man! I'm not gonna be able to get that healing off before I die. I have to be taking this more seriously, man. I was trying to get 1 medium attack in before my special 3. Ugh. I can't be doing this. I need to be saving units, man. I'm never going to get back to 20k if I'm not playing tighter. Brian, were you saying something about Ghost Rider and Poison Path? I use mine for poison fights and then finish the fight with full health. Okay, so maybe it is good enough for it. You're not proccing Fury because Civil War prevents it. He had no armor ups. That means he's not preventing it at all, right? Doesn't he need armor up effects? It's just the roll of the dice that you have with Hyperion. Hopefully I can finish this fight above 50%. I'll still be perfectly fine if I can. But, I don't know. This guy's using a special 1 a lot. I need him to not be using a special 1 a lot. Crap. It's gonna be close. If I can stun him off of this, that will help a ton. No. Oh, I thought I got caught again. Oh, come on. Below 50. Ah, that's bad. Ah, so bad. I had opportunities to finish it above 50. Lame. Sucking. Like did you guys see my champion's health going into that Scarlet Witch fight? I had like full health on all 3 of my champions pretty much. Now look at me. Oh, the global's open too. All right, let's try it. Well, I can't hit the global yet. You know, I'm gonna come back to this when I have the energy to actually hit the global. Let's go and do something else. Can't always test out Ultron on my Caltrops path tonight, dude. 5-star Ultron. Alright. Let's check out the Valor leaderboard. Coming in at first is A-Bomb, followed by Brutal DLX. I saw Brutal post something on Twitter saying that he's not like competing for the top spot. He says he doesn't play Arena. Or I guess at least not like he used to, because he has quite a few Arena wins. He must have used to be a grinder at the very least, because he got 154,000 wins, man. That's a lot. But yeah, I guess he's not really playing Arena so much. We got ISO A, MXIV up there, of course. Kree, we just faced those guys in Alliance War, and then DJ Ray Ray. For Loki, baby. For Loki versus the world. BG, when you're doing blade testing, I might not be doing any blade testing, just because of how busy I've been with all these Labyrinth streams. How do they get so much Valor in such little time? Well, you get 2 million Valor just for doing all of the monthly quest. So 2 million right there. And then the rest of it, you know, just from doing like the 6-hour quest. What the hell, Legacy? The 6-hour quest, you know, the daily quest. Oh, there's Gatto right there. Trying to see if I recognize any of these others. Actually, I've just been looking at the alliance names. I haven't been really been looking at the names. Anybody in here who's highly ranked right now? Max, you're 25th? Wait. Oh, no. Yeah. Definitely no more 4 Lokis. Your big belly? What? That's a nice name. Mr. or Me Peanut. This guy's name is great. Me Peanut. That's his name. Me Peanut. Lost. Is this for Loki chat? Yep, for Loki only chat. We're 389 people strong tonight. All 4 Lokis. My guy in my alliance is number 33. Let's give a shout out to the guy in your alliance. The true E. Ooh. Be you saving 5-star shards for Medusa? No, I'm not. What I'm gonna do is after I finish Labyrinth of Legends, I'm gonna pop open. Man, here I am at 54,000. After I finish Labyrinth of Legends, I'm gonna pop open 3 crystals for Stark Spidey. Well, hopefully I only have to pop open 1 of those 3 for Stark Spidey. Man, hopefully I get him at all. This is gonna suck if I go through Labyrinth and still don't get him. But anyway, after that, I'm pretty much done opening featured crystals, I think. And I think I just want to open basics from here on out. I read it wrong. It's 52. Oh, are you 52, Max? Let's go check on that real quick. Are you the second highest for Loki? How did I miss that? I scrolled past it. Wait. That ain't you, man. Yeah, 1.9 though. That's pretty good. Cameron at 1.7. Damn, man, everybody's crushing me. I'm 25th. Shout out to these guys who I'm beating in Valor at the moment. All right. Anyway, actually, it's been about 2 hours, guys. I think I'm about to call it for the night. This month, I do plan on streaming a little bit longer this month, but not until after I'm done with Labyrinth. So, stay tuned for some extended streams, but only once I'm 100%. Only at 2,000 shards at the moment. I wonder if I can get to 15,000 before those 12 days are up. Like, I might be able to. But, I don't know. So, Labyrinth is really what I'm banking on. Wait, did I see another free crystal? No, right? Yeah, no. Okay. Come on, 5-star Punisher. 5-star Punisher, 5-star Punisher. I'm more value than you, BG. A whole 4K more. Nice. Because I'm not telling my new alliance who I am, so I can talk crap about them in here. Nice, Dysentery Joe. Units at least? No, gold. At least it was 50K. Tenth of my alliance. Yeah, these guys need to keep buying energy refills. To get top 10, I'm pretty sure though that you have to at least come in like a top 3 once or twice or more in the daily, and then hit top 20% every other time. So it's gonna be tight for anybody going for top 10. Old ally found out who I was, and here I made that video linked in here. Yeah. I'd be surprised with all your crystals you couldn't get another 13K for 5-star shards, man. I mean, It takes a lot. Like, for example, it takes a lot of 3-star shards to get a 5-star crystal. It takes... Can I not pull up my calculator? Oh my god, what is going on with my computer? Seriously, I think I am about to do like a clean install or something. Just format this out. I don't know what's going on. That or it's something with Elgato that I don't understand, but I can't even pull up the freaking calculator. Anyway, it's like 36.36 times 36.36, or I guess I could have just said squared, but yeah, it takes a lot. But yeah, I might be able to. I might be able to. These Grandmaster crystals, but I'm saving these things for December. Maybe I get super lucky and get myself Iceman out of those. Alright, anyway though guys, I'm out of here for the night. It's been fun, but I do have that Labyrinth stream tomorrow, fairly early. There's a few things that I have to do tonight. So, yeah, I'm out of here. But I will be back. It's probably going to be... It's probably going to be 2 p.m. tomorrow, Pacific, like I was saying. 2 p.m. I might be a couple of minutes late, because when am I not? Let's get real here. When am I not a couple minutes late at least? So probably 2 p.m. Pacific, which is 5 p.m. Eastern, or wherever you guys live. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Google. But I'm out until then. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I don't even know what to say anymore. There was a couple people that hit that subscribe button and sent over some bucks too. So yeah, thank you to those guys. See you guys tomorrow.